Welcome to SRTV Network, Sunrise TV. I'm sorry I got in here late, but this is the NIS race here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's October 8th. It's the 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern. I'll be right back with you. Alright, I'd like to apologize to everybody. I had a few things I had to take care of, but I'd like to thank everybody for coming out and watching. This is the NIS race, October 8th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And I had a few things I needed to do, so I apologize for the delay, and I got in a little bit late. But I'm back now, and I'm your host, Jay Weezy. I'm in the booth here for this 167 lap race at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Looks like so far your top 5 up there on the left hand side, Casey Kerwin, followed by the 9 of Steve Wilson, and then the 12 of Malik Ray. That's your top 3, and then 4th, Joshua Filial, and then 16 is Dylan Jones. And we got a caution flag. So let's go back and take a look. These guys are racing pretty hard here. I'm not sure who was involved. Pretty sure that 23 car was involved some way or another. Of Jordan Worth, as he's right behind the 27 of Dalton Collins. Gets into the back of Dalton Collins, coming across the start-finish line there. Well, let's go back and take another look. Let's do it one more time from the cockpit as they come off of turn 4. A little bit of bobble there, and looked like he kind of checked up a little bit right in front of your boy Jordan Worth, which is unfortunate for him. It's going to take him out of the race. As we go back live, you see him on pit rows. These cars are coming in for their pit stops, getting 4 tires and a full tank, as pit row is crowded right now. So we watch this race come off. What a battle, folks. We got the 7 car coming around, so he's going to lose all kinds of track position there. I'm not sure what happened to that 7 car. But we can definitely go back and take a look if y'all would like to. Let's go from the cockpit. He's just kind of looked like he overdid it. Yeah, let's take one more look. He gets left side tires. They drop the jack. He spins tires down pit row, and it just comes around on him right in front of everybody. They all have to dodge and miss him. And we're talking about Braden Bolos here. Now, let's go back live and see what the drivers are doing. We got a couple more coming down pit road, including the 7. And up front, we got Kane Cook, Malik Ray. I'm sorry, first place is Casey Kerwin in that 2 car. Let's take a look at these driver suits. Oh, if we get a chance. We're not going to have a chance today, but your top 5. Let's throw the top 5 up for you guys. That's the fastest off pit road. Casey Kerwin, Malik Ray, Steve Wilson, Dylan Jones, Joshua Filial. These guys should be getting 1 to go here at the line. The pace car should shut the lights off. Let's do a ride along, see if we can't watch those lights go off to see if they're going green next time by. And they're off. So the lights are off on the pace car. The field's sorted out, so they're going to be tightening up, getting ready to go green here on lap 30. We'll send these guys flying around Charlotte Motor Speedway in this NIS race here tonight. The race started off great. A lot of patience out there. Outstanding job, and I would like to mention this is the top split here. The top split of the NIS. As they're coming around, that pace car is going to take off down pit road. And it's green. No, he checks up. It's green now. He gets a great start. Number 2, Casey Kerwin. They're going to be stacked up behind him, fighting for every position they can. So they're 3 wide in the back. Get a great perspective from this field of view here, and a look at the miles per hour and the RPMs there down at the bottom left-hand corner. This is 180 plus through the turns here. Great race up front. As they start to get single file, they're still 2 wide, about 20th in back. That's the sound of 190 mile an hour right in your ear. These cup cars here, we call them the A cars, are super fast. It's a lot of horsepower. You just got to be able to control that horsepower, and a lot of these guys are, you know, the top split drivers. These are some of the best people that are on iRacing. Doing a great job here. They got 34 laps down the hatch. We got a few different battles here. A lot of battling going on right there. That's the 6th, 7th, 8th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th positions. The 11th is the 11 car there is in 4th position. That's Kane Cook, followed by Glenn Murphy, Dylan Jones, Matt Busa. Malik Ray's your leader. Top 5, Malik Ray, Casey Kerwin, Steve Wilson, Kane Cook, Glenn Murphy. So far, we've only had 1 caution. It was only 3 laps. The fastest lap of the race is a 27:135. Kane Cook is the fastest lap on the track. That 135 right there. Let's ride along with him. He's focused in on that caramel Toyota Camry right in front of him, trying to chase down Steve Wilson in that 9 car. And right in front of him is Casey Kerwin. So he's got the top 3 right out of his front windshield. The number 16, Dylan Jones, saved the Tatas. Got a Chef Andy's paint scheme there. So we're riding along with Brandon McKissick. Getting a couple good shots there from the car, that Exalta car, that machine he's got. A lot of single file action is still early in the race here. We're on lap 41, coming to 42 here of 167. Just to recap, the race is 243 miles long. The track length is 1.5 miles. That's unfortunate. It's partly cloudy at night, 78 degrees. The wind's at the north at 2 miles an hour. The track temperature is the same as the ambient temperature. And the temperature is 78 here. We're in Concord, North Carolina. Humidity is 55% with a 0% fog. Got a battle for position. Back in about 18th. Let's take a look right along with Nick Cooper here. So he's all up on the rear end of that Hendrick car. He backs it off a little bit. He wasn't quite ready to make the pass on that 28 of Trevor Edwards. He decided he's just going to stay in line for the time being. So let's do a couple more laps with these drivers. Let's move up to Dylan Jones, as he's running 9th position right now. We got some cars bunched up there in the back because they're fighting for every position. So we're coming to lap 48, 49. Next time by. let's go back further in the pack here to this pack right here and take a better look. You got the 36 of Graham Boland and the 34 of Jory Israelson. And they got a hungry pack of guys right there, including the number 4 of Michael Guest. Just out there riding around in that Racer Boost Toyota. But he's not alone, as he's got the 26 car, Matthew Moose, right underneath him, coming up next to the 34 of Jory Israelson. You got the 31 of Brett Fousley. On the outside there, that 7 car, Braden Bolos. And we got a car around. He managed to save it. What a save, folks. Let's go back and take a look at that. He gets it to the wall a little bit. It gets him loose. And he just loses it, but he ends up keeping it on the racing surface. He was down on the apron. He might have clipped the grass a little bit, but he managed to keep it from bringing out a caution. Let's go back up front. This is actually the 6th and 5th. Oh, the 10 is the first car right there. It's in 6th place. That's Glenn Murphy Jr. with the 5 right behind him of Jacob Harberts. And the 6 of Patrick Mallet, that 6 car. They're trying to chase down that 11 of Kane Cook. Dylan Jones on the inside of Patrick Mallet. Can he make it work? Doesn't look like it. But he's got a mirror full. Now, managed to get down on the inside of Patrick. Patrick's putting up a heck of a fight there, but it looks like he's got it. Let's ride along, witness this battle here. He's got a car on his outside. He's coming down the backstretch. Drives it in deep, stays on the bottom, trying to catch up to that 5 car and make a pass at the same time. The caution's out. There's a caution on the track. All right, folks. Let's go see what happened here. I'm not sure who was involved, but I think the 3 of Nick Cooper might have had something. Might have been involved in that. Yeah, he gets a little loose. Looked like the 25 was all the way around. A lot of cars involved in that. So let's go back and we'll take one more look. Got your 25. Hits the wall. Gets into the number 10. And then the 33, the 7, the 14, the 24. Looks like the 31 and the 37 managed to make it through. 37 is Jesse Atkinson. A lot of hurt cars there on that. A lot of great drivers taken out on that one. The race off pit road. Pit road's awful busy. Number 16. He gets into that cone. That's Dylan Jones. They put a new one back out there for the rest of the drivers. We got the 25 machine with heavy damage on the front end. So far, it looks like your top 5 is those guys up there in the top left-hand corner, and in the top right-hand, it's going to be your race summary. We got 2 cautions. It's been 5 laps. This one will make 6. There's been 4 lead changes, and your fastest lap there again. Samuel Harris in the 29 car is your leader. Oh, I'm sorry. These guys are changing positions up here, man. It's playing games with me here. We'll stay with it. Looks like we got the 13 car takes it to the garage. Appreciate everybody for coming out and watching this NIS race here. This is the top split. And I apologize again for being late. But, you know, family first, they say. I had some things I had to take care of, and I did want to get this race in. I could have just said, hey, I'm not going to do it, but wanted to. I wanted to put this out there for you guys so everybody can enjoy it. And if any of you drivers end up coming back and watching the replay later on, I appreciate that too as well. And a lot of great stuff going on out here in the top split of the NIS race. These guys are putting on a heck of a show for everybody. A lot of highly talented drivers. The lights on the pace car are off, so they're going to be doubling up here and getting ready to go back to the green flag, and that'll send these guys flying around this 1.5 mile oval here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. It's SimRace TV. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you enjoy it. I'm your host in the booth, the man with the plan that never sticks to it, Jay Weezy. Yeah, that nickname was given to me by a fellow friend of mine. But we're getting ready to go green, and I'll save that story for another day. So the lights are off on the pace car. Everybody's tightening up, and it's go time. The 2 gets a great start. Six down on the bottom. The 5 looking to make it 3 wide. Sticks his nose in there between Kane Cook and the number 6 of Patrick Mallett. Kane Cook manages to get out of there. They're still 2 wide. The 6 of Patrick's still on the bottom. Got the 5 looking. He ain't give up yet. He's got the 19 right on the back of him. Eric Smith looking to make his way up to the front. As the 6 stays on the bottom, got Kane Cook still on the outside. The 5's looking around, trying to make a move. Do I want the top? Do I want the bottom? And the 6, Patrick Mallett, still on the bottom with 11, Kane Cook on the outside. Another 2x2. You got Kane Cook and Patrick Mallett. You got the 19 of Eric Smith there, the 5 of Jacob Harberts, the 17 of Joshua Philyaw, and the 16 of Dylan Jones, the 1 of Garrett Lowe, the 4 of Michael Guest. All in that group right there, or very close to that group. Michael Guest and company coming off a 2. And that number 4, Racer's Boost, Toyota. Matt Busa is your current leader here. He's led 3 laps so far. They're on lap 64 out of 167. Matt Busa got a lap car in sight, so he's trying to maintain that top spot. The lap car went to the bottom. That's really good work. And it keeps it going. We still got a lap car. He's on the high side. Excuse me, not a lap car. We got Matt Busa and Casey Kerwin right there battling for that first spot with the 9 of Steven Wilson showing his presence, followed by the 10 of Glenn Murphy Jr., the 11 of Kane Cook, 6th is Eric J. Smith. We can do a rundown on her if you want. Number 8, Matt Busa in that Gale Force Toyota Camry. The number 2, Casey Kerwin in that TSR-CTV, the Sim Racing Clan Ford Fusion. Then we got Steve Wilson, that number 9, M&M's Caramel Toyota Camry. Glenn Murphy Jr., the number 10, Blue Moon Belgian White. Sounds so good. And that Ford Fusion, followed by Kane Cook and that Hertz Ford Fusion, that Pennzoil machine. The 19 of Eric J. Smith, and that Nexus Esports Chevrolet. That Chevy SS is the most popular. And right behind him, we got the number 5 of Jacob Harberts, and that S&P Chevrolet SS, followed by the 6, Patrick Mallet, Team Conti Ford Fusion, Dylan Jones, your man with the Ford Fusion. That's a really good looking car he's got there. I can't really make it out, but it looks like Aegis Ford Fusion there, number 16. And then we got the 17 of Joshua Filial, and that Mountain Dew Chevy SS, followed by the 4 of Michael Guest with a little bit of right front damage there on that Racer's Boost Graphic Solutions Toyota Camry. Then we got in the 12th place position the number 20 of Glenn Rockefeller Jr. in that Rock Chevrolet SS. The number 1 of Garrett Lowe in that Chevrolet SS, running in 13th. 14th is Vegas Strong Chevrolet SS, driven by Graham A. Boland, the number 36. Very nice paint job there on that car. And here we'd like to wish everybody fast recovery, and our thoughts and prayers go out with everybody that was affected by the cowardice action that was taken by whoever it may be that done it. And I hope everybody gets well soon. And stay strong, Vegas Strong. And then in 15th, we got Trevor Edwards and that HendrickCars.com Chevrolet SS, followed by the number 3, Nick Cooper in that monster machine, that Ford Fusion. He's got the 34 of Joey Israeli son. Excuse me, I'm talking a little bit fast. But the HPM High Performance Motorsports Ford Fusion, he's got the 31 of Brett Fousley right behind him in that Nationwide Chevrolet SS. The 15 in 19th position, Alan Bowes in that SRTV, that LiveSimRacing.com Toyota Camry, the voice of sim racing. Number 2 in the 20th position, the number 22 running in 20th position is Dustin Karshner, and he's got a Emergy. I'm not sure that's how you pronounce it, but we'll go from there. Emergy Chevrolet SS, and he's got Adam de Blasio right behind him in 21st position in that DuPont Chevrolet SS, and right behind him is Samuel Harris in that 29. He's got the Emergy. It would be the one that I'm having trouble pronouncing, that there's two of out there. You know, that's just my luck. The 29 car, Samuel Harris, Adam de Blasio gets into the wall right in front of him. And then right behind Samuel Harris is the 37 of Jesse Atkinson and that Platypus Rule JDR Graphics.com Ford Fusion. We got Dwayne Vincent and that Parker Store Target Chevrolet SS. Number 35 of Calvin Allison, currently searching for a sponsor. Anybody out there interested in sponsoring somebody? There's a man right here. He ain't no sponsors. Right behind him in 26th position with no front end, the 24 car of Marcus Ruckman, that Home Depot. That Home Depot Chevy SS. Got that Hendricks car right behind him going by. Matthew Muse in 27th position. That PMI Industries Chevrolet SS. In 28th, Brandon McKissick in that Exalta Chevrolet SS. And that's the only cars we got right now showing running out on the track. Everybody else is either in the pits. But I'll acknowledge them. We got the 14 of Ryan Duchetti out there. He's in the pit. The 13 of Brian Blackford in the pit. 18 of Blake Bryan in the pit. 33 of Zoltan Hersig in the pit. Number 7 of Braden Bolos in the pit. And the number 12 car, Malik Ray also. Dalton Collins still may make his way out on the track in that number 27 machine. But he's in the pit right now. He's been in there for about 30 minutes or so. So be looking for him to come back out on the track. And the 23 of Jordan Worth. And that's a Sim Race TV order of driver's description and sponsors of all these guys that are out here that took the time out to run in this race tonight. And the top 3, let's go ahead and do the top 5 again. There it is. Casey Kerwin, Matt Busa, Stephen Wilson, Glenn Murphy Jr., and Kane Cook is your top 5. He's all over the back deck lid there. Just go in car. Well, maybe we'll be back, folks. I'm not sure. Let's see if we can't get this back going again. I apologize. Alright, I apologize for that. We had a little technical difficulties there. But we're back, and just give everything a second to get caught back up, all my equipment. We had a crash there, as you've seen. So well, let's go back to the race. Casey Kerwin still leading. Number 8 of Matt Busa right behind him. Stephen Wilson, Glenn Murphy Jr., and Kane Cook, top 5. And then we got a battle here for 7th place. As they're coming down the backstretch. We got the 16 and the 5 and the 19. The 19's Eric Smith. The 5 is Jacob Harberts. And the 16 is Dylan Jones. The 16's on the inside of Joshua Filio right now. On the bottom as they comes out of 2. That's one of my favorite camera views, folks. Got a battle between Jacob Herberts and that 5 machine and the 17 of Joshua Phil, y'all. Watching live as the 17's on the bottom. There's the gap between first and second. You can see it. It's about 0.8 of a second. Take a ride along with this lap car and watch how he drives against these lead lap cars, which is very selfish, but you know, to each his own. He's going to put them 3 wide almost while they're battling for position while he's got damage. He's being very clean as he does it, but he's definitely out there causing a little bit of problem, but not too much. Doing a great job on the bottom with no front end on the car. It's pretty good. That shows you how much fresh tires mean. He don't even have a front end on his car, and he is faster than the guys that are on older tires with a brand new car. Say that's, you know, not brand new, maybe a little bit dirty, but they got older tires. He's driving the wheels off of it. He's flying up on the back of this caramel Toyota, this M&M's. That's the number 9 machine of Steven Wilson. That's second place. And you got first place, Casey Kerwin, right in front of him. So he's getting his lap back the hard way. He's also 24 laps down, ladies and gentlemen, just to fill you in. He's going to get 1 lap back, which will put him 23 laps down. But yes, he really just did all that for all y'all that are wondering. He really just did that for 1 lap back. Being 24 laps down, would I do it? No, probably not. But, you know, everybody's got their own style, and you know, don't knock it till you try it, say most people. We got the 20 car, Glenn Rockefeller, making his green flag pit stop here. So we got a lot of cars starting to hit pit road. You can hear those tires squealing as he was trying to keep it on the bottom there. So they was doing 180 something through the corner on fresh tires. Now they're down to 160 something in the corners. So they're losing a lot of speed in the corners. Let's take a look back down pit road. We got somebody else leaving pits. Came in and got 4 fresh tires and a full tank. About 68, 67 laps to go. Looks like a lot of these guys have already made their pit stop, but the leader has still not made his pit stop, I don't believe. And he's going to need to soon, more than likely. He was waiting on everybody else to go down pit road to see if they made a mistake and maybe brought out the caution. But it looks like it's starting to cycle through now, and it's increased the gap between these drivers. There's going to be some really fast cars out there. There's going to be some slower cars, so it's going to make it interesting, especially if you're trying to weave your way through traffic. For example, we'll ride along with Matt Busa as he's on fresh tires. You see, he's about 180 mile an hour there through the corner. Flies about a 16. Dylan Jones in second place flies right past him because he's got them new tires, about 175 or so through the corner. 95 at the line, almost 200, 197. So those new tires really make it work. So you can see who's got new tires and who don't right here. Number 9 is Steven Wilson. Going past second place, the number 16, Dylan Jones. Dylan Jones better start thinking about making his pit stop. He's going to start losing a lot of track position there, and it's really going to It just depends on his pit strategy. You know, he might be trying to save it for later, so to speak, so he can be faster later in the race. It's first place right here, Casey Kerwin, on older tires. He's playing a strategy game. He's letting these guys go around him. But he's definitely going to have to make a pit stop, so it's just win. You know, it's his strategy, and only he knows, him and his crew chief, Michael Guest on the inside. Followed by the 31, Brett Fousley, or Brett Fausley. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But how about this? Brett Fousley or Fausley? Oh, I'm saying it wrong. Sorry. Fausley. Alright, I gotta practice, so. Brett Fausley. Correct me if I'm wrong. Later, pit road. He made his way down. He's getting his pit service done. We'll see how it pans out. He might be faster later in the race than some of these other guys. Let's take a look at him while he leaves pit road, where he bumps that cone, comes right back up on the track. Didn't waste no time getting on the track, but he didn't have any cars around him to keep him from coming up, so He got in there pretty quick and got out of there very quick. He fell back to 18th position, making the pit stop. So he lost a lot of positions. Your new top 5 is Steven Wilson, Matt Busa, Garrett Lowe, Alan Bowes, and Patrick Mallett. Let's go back up front to your leader. So he's almost a full lap behind. The 2 of Casey Kerwin, he's up to 17th. He's gained 1 spot so far, so he's got a lot of work to do if he wants to get back up there where Steven Wilson's at right now. Where he was at. He started first. He led some laps. But right now, he's got about 16 positions to make up. Riding along with Garrett Lowe, and right behind him the 15 of Alan Bowes. Almost had contact with that 27. 27 kept it up high. The 27 car got a little bit of damage. That's Dalton Collins. That's the one that went flying around them earlier, and now it's the other way around. The shoe's on the other foot. So he used up his stuff, got his lap back, and ended up losing his lap. So it paid off for a second. If a caution would have came out, would have been good for him. But he's got way too many laps to make up. Dalton Collins is 23 laps down, I believe. No, he's 5 laps down. I apologize. No, he's... Yeah, I'm wrong. Sorry. He's around 23 laps down, I believe. I forgot I had some technical issues, so my stats are a little off. They're not going to be right, so we'll just call the race. And right now we're with Alan Bowles riding into 4th position. Let's go to Patrick Mallett trying to walk down Alan Bowles. He's in that 4 Fusion. I got me one of them 4 Fusions, and they're shaped like a bullet, and they're fast. Love my 4 Fusion. I got the Chevy SS also. I don't have the Toyota, but I definitely like the Ford Fusion better than the Chevy SS. I like the sounds of it, for one, and it handles a lot better, I think. But some could argue the Chevy's better at some tracks, the Ford's better at others, and vice versa. I prefer the Ford before the Chevy, but if the Chevy's faster, I'll try it. I'll try the Chevy, I'll try the Ford. Whatever one I think's better is what I go with. But I think the Ford, most of the time, is my go-to car. And I'll quit rip-yapping around, riding along here with Patrick Mallett as he's up on that high side, coming out of 2. With Alan Bowles right in front of him, got his sights set on that 15 car. And then we'll go to 6th place, Jacob Harberts. He's running 6th. He started 12th, so he's picked up a lot of positions out there on the racetrack. Oh, the caution's out, folks. We got one around. Well, we can go back and take a look. Let's see what happened. He's coming out of 4. Got somebody on his outside. That'd be the 29 on his inside. Oh, they make contact. 34 spins around, keeps it down, puts it in the grass. Unfortunately, it brought out a caution. Your leader coming down pit row is the number 9 of Stephen Wilson, followed by Patrick Mallett. Okay, we got the 26 and the 25. The 25 of Brandon McKissick, getting him a lap back. The 26 of Matthew Moose, getting him a lap back. Hang on 1 second, folks. Be right back. See if we can't make it better for you guys here. Excuse me. All right. Then we're back. Now let's see if we can take a look. Steven Wilson, Matt Busa, Garrett Lowe. Them Toyota cameras are not quite fixed yet, but we got Alan Bowes. A lot of Toyotas out there. And the Fords. Oh. Well. I didn't load the right one, but hey, it's all good. I gave it a shot. That's all I can do. Alright, the lights are off, folks. I'll quit playing around here because we're getting ready to go back green. And they're green. 4 wide behind them. This is coming to 34 to go, I believe. So they're going to be fighting it out, kicking and scratching and biting and clawing their way up to the front. For everybody just joining in, this is the NIS race, the top split here at October 8th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And we're almost at 30 to go. We got a little 33 or so to go, 32 or 33 laps to go. So these guys are going to be laying it all out on the line, trying to get every spot they can get. I'm sorry, folks. I was just looking at my different camera angles. I actually loaded the wrong camera pack, but it's all good here. We're going to finish it out strong, just like these folks. 30 to go. Dustin Karshner all over the back end of Graham Boland. That 36 machine. Caution's out. Looks like the 34 machine. Let's go back and take a look. 34 on the in the middle there. He gets ping-ponged into the 31. 34 and the 31 go around. Might have had a couple other ones get caught up in that. Just a couple got caught up in that, but unfortunate for them, they ran 138.5 laps here, and then at the end of the race here with less than 30 to go, you get caught up in something. You know, it's just unfortunate, and it seems to happen a lot like that. As he comes down pit road, see if he can get it fixed. And I think pit road is going to be a busy place. They've already been down the pits, and they're back out on the track. So they made their pit stops while we were under replay, which we're live now. I'm sorry about that. Let's check out pit lane. Yeah, they're back out. Sorry about that. We're live here at SimRace TV, SRTV Network on YouTube, SRTV.com at Gmail. I'm sorry, SimRaceTV.com at Gmail. I misspoke there. But yeah, we're live here at SimRace TV, and look us up on YouTube, SRTV Network. And if you would like to contact us for information, would you like to have your races broadcasted live on YouTube? Give us an email, give us a shout out. It's SimRaceTV.com at Gmail. Alright, so we're getting ready to go back green. If you missed it, we'll put it up on screen for you. Here you go. If you want to contact us, you'd like to get your league races broadcasted or a race broadcasted live on YouTube, look us up on YouTube, SRTV Network, or email us at simracetv.com at gmail.com. We're side by side, coming around to turn 4, where that pace car is going to take a left-hand turn off the racetrack. They're going, they're green. The 4 gets a great start, pushes the 5. Jacob Harberts before Michael Guest. He's been in the back, riding around in the middle of the back. He's been out there, but now he's up front when it counts. It's time to go. 6th place, Michael Guest. 5th place, Dylan Jones. 4th place, Jacob Harberts. The 9 got a great start. Steven Wilson has been dominant for most of this race. We got a car blinking around that could cause some trouble. They're really battling. Down the backstretch, 3 wide. Nobody's giving an inch. You get the 5 of Jacob Harberts. The 16 of Dylan Jones on his outside. He's got right behind him. He's got the 1 of Garrett Lowe and the 2 of Casey Kerwin. The 4 of Michael Guest right there. 36 of Graham Bowen got a mirror full of action. They're coming off 2. They're still 2 by 2. Coming down the backstretch, going into 4. 2 wide, the 5. Jacob Harbert's on the bottom. The 16 of Dylan Jones on his outside. Still got the 2 car of Casey Kerwin trying to make his way up to the front. He said, come on, guys. Get it together. We got to go. They're getting away. Say, come out of 2. Fine, tight line down on the bottom. Got a lot of momentum on that high side. Look like most of the cars up on the high side right now. Got a couple down on the bottom. The 16 on the inside of the 36. Graham Bowen, Dylan Jones looking to make that pass in that 16 car. 36, he's got the 2 right behind him saying, go, go, go. That's Casey Kerwin in that 2 car. He's got the 1 of Garrett Lowe pushing on him. And down on the bottom, they're all lined up right behind them all in that number 6 machine of Patrick Mallett. He goes to the inside. He's got the 16 of Dylan Jones sandwiched between Michael Guest and himself. The 1 car, Garrett Lowe, starting to get away. As they're 3 wide through the trial, but they're going down into 1. Michael Guest leading that pack. 3 wide, the 16 of Dylan Jones backs out of it. They're 2 wide coming off. Got the 5 on the inside. Jacob Harberts on the inside. He ducks low under Michael Guest. Gets a run. Can the 15 stay in front? The 15 of Alan Bowles has got the Michael Guest in that number 4 Racer Boost Toyota. And the number 5 of Jacob Harberts right on his tail. And then you got a pack, the 16 of Dylan Jones and the 6 of Patrick Mallett right behind them. It's coming down to the wire, folks, as we call this action. And it's definitely some great action, some great racing, a lot of high talented drivers out there tonight putting on a show for us here on YouTube. SRT Network, SRTV Network. Give us a like if you like, give us a thumbs down if you don't. Hey, I'm cool with both. To each his own. If you really like it, subscribe. If you want to contact us for more information, simracetv.com at Gmail. Give me a shout. Give one of us a shout. We will contact you back. Single file, the 9 up front, Steven Wilson still holding it down. Got that 8 of Matt Busa right on his tail. In 3rd, Casey Kerwin. Your top 5 got 4th place is Garrett Lowe. 5th place is Alan Bowles. They're coming off of 4, coming across the start-finish line to make it lap 152 of 167. Oh, we got it blinking. He's driving it so hard his internet can't hold up. He's trying to walk down Steven Wilson, but Steven Wilson been strong all day in that Toyota Camry. That M&M's caramel Toyota is flying around the track. He's hitting all the way down on that white line. And he's really getting a good runoff as he comes down the trial through the trial and across the start-finish line. He's at 200 miles an hour. These guys are flying here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. We got jam-packed action there. Back on later, farther back in the pack. Let's take a look at these guys as they come off of 4. In the 1, single file. Top 5 spread out. 6th place, Graham Bowen. leading that pack of single file cars. He's got Michael Guest right on his bumper. Michael Guest has got a rear view mirror full of Jacob Harberts trying to chase down Michael Guest. In his mirror, Dylan Jones. Dylan Jones looking for a win today. Charlotte Motor Speedway trying to get his car up to the front. Alan Bowes on the back of Garrett Lowe in that one car. Garrett Lowe ain't taking no chances. Holds it to the floor. Dives down into one. Field spread out. Flying around. They are hauling the mail, folks. It's 12 to go. They're really putting it on. The 36 of Graham Bolin really been doing good all day. He started 36, folks. He's been up front for more than half of this race. Excellent job by him. As right behind him, you got Michael Guest. He's looking to make it count when it's time, and it's time. 10 to go at the line. The 36 Vegas Strong Chevrolet SS coming across the start-finish line. Right behind him, Michael Guest, Jacob Harberts, and the 16 of Dylan, and the sorry about that. The 4, the 5, the 16, Michael, Jacob, and Dylan. They've been flying all night. On the 6, Patrick, the 6 car, Patrick, is on the inside of the 16 of Dylan. Patrick Mallet trying to make it happen. He dives it down in there. He's got the 16 of Dylan right on his outside. The 15, the 5 and the 4 right in front of him. He can almost smell them, folks. He's going for it. He's going to keep the 16 up on that high side. Can the 16 keep his momentum up and make that pass? I doubt it. The 6 car, he cleared him. He gets back up next to him, though, before turn 3. Had him clear for a second. Didn't take it because he's got the 5 right there. So he takes the 5 low. The 5 on the outside, Jacob Harberts. And the 6 on the inside of Patrick Mallet. 7 to go. Now he's got the 16. He's fighting the 16 again. He was trying to get to that 5 and make that pass. But the 5 said no. Slammed the door. Then he had the 16 looking. The 16 gave him a shot. The 6 said nope. I'm going for the 5. He cooling off his tires. He's going to make another run. He's got the 4 of Michael Guest right in front of Jacob Harberts. Michael Guest leading that pack. In that pack, about 6 drivers flying, single file, waiting to make their move. Up front, Steven Wilson, excellent lead. Behind him is Matt Busa. Now Matt Busa, he don't have it so easy now. He's got the 2 of Casey Kerwin right on his back bumper and the 15 of Alan Bowes hunting that back deck lid down of that 2 car. Alan Bowes, 15, he's got Garrett in that 1 car, Garrett Lowe. Having a fine job, doing a fine job today here at Charlotte. There he goes, the 15 of Alan Bowes down on the inside. He's got the 8 of Matt Busa and the 2 of Casey Kerwin. They held him off. The 8 clears him. The 2, not quite. 15 back down low. He's caught back up to the 8 of Matt Busa. He can't make it happen as the 2 of Casey Kerwin pulls back up on his outside, clears him. The 15 ducks it back out. Back inside. The battle behind him. is that Michael Guest and company. You seen this battle earlier. The 4, Michael Guest, managed to keep it out front. Alright, but the 6, he worked his way all the way up. He caught Michael Guest. Now he's going on the inside. He's trying to make that pass. 3 to go. Can he do it? No. Michael Guest keeps his momentum up. He holds it down on the outside. He clears the 6. The 6 dives low, gets back inside him. They're in the middle of 1 and 2. They're going to come off 2, side by side. Drag stretch. Drag down the back stretch. Half a car, not enough. 6 stays low. Plants it on the bottom. Puts them left side tires right on that white line. Stays on the outside. The 4 of Michael Guest keeps up that momentum. Don't give him an inch. Holds his line. Stays high. The 6 dives it back down in there, back to the bottom, trying to make that pass. Last lap, folks. Can he do it? There's a battle right behind him. Who is it? Huh? That Mountain Dew soda can machine. Mountain Dew Pop. Mountain Dew. That 17 of Joshua Field, y'all. Been racing hard all day. Look, the 6 cleared. Michael Guest. It's going to be the 6, the 5. And a big wreck at the start-finish line. Great race by these guys. Excellent, exciting race with a bunch of crashes at the end. It gets no better. A lot of people like the crashes. A lot of people don't. If you're in the car, you don't. If you're on the TV, you do. You want to see a replay, huh? You want to see a replay? That's what you want. You want to see them wreck 3 or 4 times. But I ain't got time for that, because you know what's happening? Right now, your winner, Steven Wilson, led it all day long. He led a lot of laps here today. And he's going to come down this front stretch, and he's going to light them up. Burnouts. Burnouts at Charlotte Motor Speedway, the NIS race. Top split. 9 in that Toyota. Put on a show. And he deserves it, folks. So he's celebrating. He's cutting grass. He's eating donuts. He's smoking out. He's doing it all. Because he worked hard. It was 167 laps of battling of everything. Pit strategy, cautions, dodging wrecks, all kinds of action. And these guys deserve every spot they got. You know why? Because it's fun. So what we're going to do here is your race results. Number 1, Steven Wilson. 2nd, Matt Busa. 3rd, Casey Kerwin. 4th, Garrett Lowe. 5th, Alan Bowes. 6th, Graham A. Bolin. 7th, Patrick Mallet. 8th, Michael Guest. 9th, Jacob Harberts. 10th, Joshua Field, y'all. That's all I got for you. I'm out of breath. I'm just kidding. 11th, Dylan Jones. 12th, Glenn Murphy. 13th, Kane Cook. 14th, Dustin Karshner. 15th, Calvin Allison. 16th, Dwayne Vincent. 17th, Trevor Edwards. 18th, Nick Cooper. Steven Wilson killing it in the infield. 19th, Jesse Atkinson. 20th, Glenn Rockefeller. 21st, Adam de Blasio. 22nd, Samuel Harris. 23rd, Marcus Ruckman. 24th, Joey Israelson. 25th, Matthew Moose. 26th, Brett Fousley. 27th, Eric J. Smith. 28th, Brandon McKissick. 29th, Dalton Collins. Top 30, rounding out, Ryan Duchetti. 31st is Brian Blackford. 32nd, Blake Bryant. 33rd, Braden Bolos. 34th, Zoltan Herzig. 35th, Malik Ray. 36th, Brandon Six. 37th, Jordan Worth. A bunch of bad, fast drivers, man. They were really putting it on the line. I appreciate everybody for coming out. Your winner of the NIS race here on October 8th at 9 p.m. Steven Wilson. Great job. I appreciate everybody for staying tuned. Sorry about the beginning of the race. I was late, you know, and I wasn't going to do it, and I decided I was going to do it, and I hope everybody enjoyed my hard work. And if you would like to contact me, simracetv.com @gmail. Get a hold of me. We'll talk more. See ya. Have a good night.